everyone, and welcome back to my channel. This is Crafting with Bee. If you're new here, welcome. So glad to have you. And if you're returning, thank you so much for returning. Anyway, today I am working on turkey for Thanksgiving. This is going to be a quick little morning coffee with Bee because I've got to go work down at the shop today. And not looking forward to that, but I do want to get it over with. Um, the main reason is my brother will be forwarding me the phones today while he's having a procedure done. It's just so I get to deal with all the phone calls, and that is something that I prefer not to do down there. For the main reason I don't exactly know what I'm doing as far as that part, how to do the pricing, all of that. So this is going to be fun. Okay. So anyway, let's get our light turned on. That completely ruined that. Let's see if I turn it down. Wow, that completely changes the look of this. See what happens whenever I zoom it in. Can y'all see any better? I can work on a different square if I need to. Here, we'll just, you can tell how much this little light does. Just seeing the difference in the picture whenever I turned it on. Okay, I think that is as low as it goes. And I was going to work on that part right there. I guess what I can do, let's cover that one back up. And we'll work on this one. And I'll kind of zoom you in so you can see it a little bit better. And hopefully the lighting, I'll have to figure out a different way to set this up for my cats because I do need to be able to see. But we're going to work on this one right here. I am enjoying this painting so much. Right now we're working on the apples. I know that doesn't look like red apples, but it is very red apples right here. And then you've got the top of the bread right there. Let me show you what I'm talking about. See? Completely different without the light on. But anyway, we're going to work on this. Let's see. Why don't we start with the two little dots? If I can find them. There they are. This is not exactly a brown. It's not a red. I don't know what color this is. It's a little bit darker than what it's showing on there. But anyway, I am actually have to say I'm really enjoying these new containers that I have gotten. I can't remember the name of these, but I'll try to put them in the description. I got a really good deal on them with a coupon that they had. But these, you know what? I'm recording with the wrong phone. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Okay, never mind. I am losing my mind. Anyway, anyway, I will get it here together in just a moment. Anyway, let's go ahead and work on this. We're gonna start placing these, but these containers are really nice. They line up the drills really nice. They're tall, so I really do like them. The only thing I do not think that these would withstand the drop test off of the table, and I'm not gonna do that test. But they do seem to be really nice containers. So, with that being said, the Diamond Art Club ones don't normally withstand the drop test either. So I have to say that these are pretty good trays. I'm not having any troubles with them whatsoever. And so far, I'm really liking them. I keep trying to open them like the Forever Young trays, and I know I can't do that because they just pop up. They're a little bit different than those. But other than that, I am really, really liking these. And this just happens to be the pen that I picked up. This is one of my favorite pens that is not my twist and pick. This is my absolute favorite pen. But whenever I want to use my four placer, I normally go to this pen. And it just happened to be the one that I picked up for this, so this is the one that I'm using. And I always just mainly use pink wax or whatever type of wax I have in this one. I got plenty of wax around, so that does not matter. I'm gonna try to get a video together. It'll probably be a short video of all of my completions that I've done this week as far as the little stuff like coasters, and I'm starting to work on the one that Crafter Shells gifted me. It's one that came from Target. I've got two of the flowers done on it, almost a third one. And then I think I'll have one more after that, and then I'll have to do the background, and that one will be done. But I took it to work with me this weekend, and I got quite a bit done on it. So I think it's going pretty good taking these little things like the coasters and the keychains and the bookmarks and all of those with me because they're quick little projects, and a lot of times I can get half of them done just on my lunch break. Like, I'll get one half of it done one day on my lunch break, and then I'll be able to finish it up on my lunch break on the next day. So that ends up working out really well. But I'm going to get a short little video together with that. I should have recorded a bunch of videos yesterday, but I didn't. So that just didn't happen. I'm going to try to get some recorded today along with this one. I got in my Dreamer Designs order yesterday. The other parts of it, I'm probably only going to unbox one or two of those. So we'll see. I do have to post my Hobby Lobby, and that will probably be my last Hobby Lobby haul of the season or for this time of year, unless there just happens to be some circumstance like somebody influences me. to go up there and get more. I'm going to try to stay away from Hobby Lobby. Now that I've pretty much got everything from there that I wanted and more, but we're gonna, I'm gonna start working on some of those for the weekend retreat. And so basically, my little stuff like that is my weekend retreat that I take to work with me. And then it's also normally on Thursdays. This week it'll be today, Wednesday. So I'm going to go down to the shop here in just a little bit. And while I'm down there, I may take my laptop and try to get this all situated and get it all taken care of, get it posted. I think that that would be absolutely great to be able to do that. So I can get my video out, and I might even be able to edit my Hobby Lobby one while I'm down there. But I know I'm just jabbering about nothing right now. It's just one of those days that just talking about nothing. This weekend at work was okay. I didn't have any troubles. We were a little bit slow. I actually had a pretty good weekend with the drivers. None of them really gave me any issues at all. The problem about working on this one row right here, this is my very first row on this painting. So I've got my trays kind of holding my painting up here. I need to get me another good magnet that I can put like right here and right here to make sure that this doesn't go anywhere. That way I can scoot those back a little bit and give me a little more room whenever I'm trying to work on this closer to the edge of the painting up here. And go ahead and get those ends done so I can get those out of the way right there. Because my hand hits up against the boxes. And like I said, I don't think that these are drop proof, so I don't want to accidentally just kind of scoot them feather and feather and knock them off the desk. And you're thinking, why don't you put them on the side desk beside you? Because I've got other stuff over there, and y'all really don't want to see that desk over there kind of piled up and stuff right now. I'm doing good just to have my laptop over there where I can see it and be able to record this video. Okay, so I wanted to let y'all know, and I know I talk about these all the time. These half moon lights are absolutely wonderful. In fact, if I can get caught up a little bit, like I said, I've spent way too much on bills right now. Or way too much on bills. Way too much on diamond painting right now. I kind of went over my budget. So that means that I will be not getting any more diamond paintings for a little bit, but I've still got quite a few to unbox. And if that fails, I can start unboxing my stash. I've got plenty in my stash ton box. Um, and I have figured out a way to hang stuff up in here. I'm gonna try to find this hook that I had and have my husband to hang it up in here right over against the wall on the other side of my room so I can hang up all my works in progress over there. But basically, even for these bigger ones, I'm using like the pants hangers that you get. I got this idea from Jeannie Bushnell at Bushnell Unscripted. And I use those, but since most of my canvases are the larger ones and I don't want them kind of folding forward, what have done, I've only got 2 of these. So I'm going to try to get somebody to cut me some little pieces of wood or something the size of yardsticks. But I clip these yardsticks onto those pants hangers, and then I use binder clips to clamp my painting on those so that I can hang them up and they will stay straight. They won't bend forward or kind of hang that way. Which on the ones that aren't started, that's not a big deal. I just don't want it becoming a big deal on my works in progress, which are the main ones that I will be hanging up. So try to get that done today. I'm hoping. I am really, really hoping in that banner. Yeah, I'm doing some single placing here. I've got this light on its lowest setting and it's great. I love it. And y'all can definitely tell the difference whenever I turn it on and off. But because this room is pretty dark in here right now, it's kind of cloudy outside today, so just one of those days. Let's see. Put that right there. But I'm going to get these ends done, and then I will probably let you go. I know it hasn't been that fun the whipping chat today. I'm just trying to get stuff done. I kind of would like to try to go live a day this week, but I'm not sure that will happen. I put a new wax melt in my little wax melter in the living room. And I'm in my craft room and I can smell it all the way in here. It's a strawberries and cream one. It smells so good. And the other day I had a vanilla cupcake one in my bedroom. And you walked in there and it was like you got hungry as soon as you walked in the bedroom. But I keep wax melts going quite often in my house. Normally there's always somebody here, so I leave them on pretty much all the time, and I'm trying to use up the ones that I have that I've only got 1 or 2 little wax melts left in the box, and this was the last strawberries and cream one I had. And that way I can start buying some more. Um, I went a little bit crazy with them a while back, and this was probably before I even started my YouTube channel, and bought a whole bunch of them, and now I'm down to like 5 or 6 containers of them. I would go after each season and get all the clearance ones. The ones, though, that I cannot stand are like the false. I know this sounds strange. It's not the fall scents like the cinnamon and spice and all that, but it's the ones that is supposed to be like autumn leaves and stuff. To me, those just do not smell that good in a house. So those are the ones that I kind of stay away from. But I love the fruit scented ones and the cinnamon scented ones, apple cider, any of those ones. The flowers, all except for lavender. I cannot do lavender, and it's not because I don't like it, it's just because my daughter would start sneezing as soon as she walked in the house, for one thing. And I am slightly allergic to the lavender as far as if I have anything with the lavender scent that touches my skin and stuff, I start breaking out. But her allergy to lavender is a lot worse than mine. So I have to watch on my laundry soap that I get, stuff like that, because a lot of those in the dryer sheets and stuff have lavender in it. But so lavender is one scent that I won't get for my house. Um anyway, how long have we been chatting here? We've already been chatting for about 22 minutes. You know what? I know I'm going to make a short video on these, but I want to show y'all these as kind of just let y'all see what I've gotten done on some of these that I can reach right here. I do have to seal these. They are not sealed yet. Okay, here, let's turn this off so y'all can see that a little bit better. Here is one of the bookmarks that I did. My daughter was saying that she wanted this one. And then I think I'll keep this one. I just got to seal these. Isn't that just adorable? I love working on these small off-canvas things, taking them with me. And these are the two that, let's turn it the other way, that I have got done on this. And this was a gift from Crafter Shells a while back. But I've got those two done. I've almost got the other big flower done, like this, that goes over behind this. And then I have one more of these little ones like this to do that'll go right here, and then the big background, and I will show y'all that once those are completed. Put that back up there. Stardust. You, if I do not pay attention to her, she just kind of pushes her way into my lap. It's like you are paying attention to me whether you want to or not. Oops. Trying to drop. Trying to drop my stuff here. Okay, how many more of these ends do we got? We've only got a few more ends, so I'm going to go ahead and let you go because I've got to get down to the shop a little bit early today, see what's going on down there, get some information that I might need. So far, I haven't gotten any phone calls, so I don't know what time his appointment is today. So I guess at this point, I'll be answering my phone, the shop name, and confuse everybody who calls me. So, Granny, if you happen to call me today and I answer my phone a little bit differently, that is the reason why. Don't think that you got the wrong number, because you probably didn't. Anyway, everyone take care. I will see y'all on the next video. Bye, everyone.